Hi, my name is Marty Plecky. I make videos for YouTube and Rumble on many topics, and if you get something out of this video, search my name, Marty Plecky, P-L-E-C-K-I, to see some of the other videos that you might be interested in. For this topic, I'm going to talk about large retailers online, like Amazon, or when they get returns. I don't think they send them back to the manufacturer, especially if it's not a really big item. Instead, they just accumulate them, and after a while, they find somebody that wants to resell them, and they auction them off or sell them by the pallet load, and then these people either put them online or open a store. For this area, a store like that opened up a few weeks ago, and I went there to see what was going on. They have on Saturday, anything in the store is $8. Sunday it's $6. Monday it's $4. Tuesday it's $2. Wednesday it's $1, and Thursday it's 50 cents, and then Friday they restock. It's really something. I was there a couple of weeks ago and got this. It's a mini chainsaw. Came with the case that I just showed you and all this, but it didn't come with the battery. Since I'm a battery guy and I make battery packs for things, it was right up my alley. So this I got for $2. And this is the battery pack that I made. It's a 6S 25 volt to 14 volt. That's the voltage range. So you charge it up to 25 and you can use it down to about 14. This chainsaw takes about 2 amps. 4 amps to start it and 2 amps to run it. Anyway, I did all these spot welds with my homemade spot welder. This is my homemade spot welder. I just press this little button and hold the 2 probes on what I want to spot weld, and that makes the pulse of electricity go through what needs to be spot welded, and it makes a spot. I have a video about this on YouTube. Just search Marty Plecky. And it works like a charm. And it took me about, I don't know, a few hours to put all that together. Conceive of it, cut it out. The white thing that you saw came from a circular cutting board that I found at some resale shop. Anyway, so here's the battery in it. And so these kinds of chainsaws go anywhere from, say, 20 to 70 bucks. This one is probably somewhere between 20 and 30 bucks. So for $2, that's not too bad. Not everything I do turns out perfectly. Here's this small chainsaw that I got from Infinite Dream Deals for $1. It didn't have a battery pack, so I had to make this battery pack. Anyhow, this is the battery pack I made. It's a 6S battery pack for about 25 volts, fully charged. But the problem with this guy is that when I used it, the batteries, when they just discharged at the rate that this thing requires, the batteries got so hot that the pack would stop delivering power to the chainsaw. So I'm going to add a second set of batteries to double the number of batteries, and what that will do will cut in half the amount per battery that is delivered to the chainsaw. And what I'm hoping that will do is make the batteries cool enough to allow this chainsaw to last as long as the batteries are charged. I'm going to do that and we'll see how it turns out. I'll have to weld tabs just like this on both sides, and then weld a tab from this one to this one to join this pack to this pack, and that'll double the battery capacity. This is my homemade spot welder. this is the main battery source for delivering the spots. And this is the circuit. And I have a video on how I made that circuit, what the circuit components are, and how they're connected. And it delivers a nice spot. Right now I have the source for triggering the spot welder connected, and that's this battery pack right here. I could use this one too, but I have plenty of battery packs, so I use a separate battery pack. And this is the trigger for initiating the spot. So here's the battery pack that I'm going to connect. And I have to jump from here over to here to connect this battery pack, or this set of 6 cells, to this set of 6 cells, and double the capacity so that this battery bank doesn't overheat while I'm running this chainsaw. So here's the nickel strip that goes right here. And it's very important that this nickel strip doesn't touch this center battery pack or set of batteries, because it would short it and then cause all kind of problems. So I'm going to get ready to put a few spots on here. I have to connect this to this and then make the appropriate connections for these guys. So just like this one goes from this battery to this battery, I got to make a connection from here to here. And let's see. And then on the back side, I've got to make these connections over here. I get the batteries from Battery Hookup, and this length of nickel strip from Amazon or some other place. Battery Hookup, batteryhookup.com. And then I use the scissors just to cut the length that I need. And this guy is going to go right there. I have all my strips cut out, and I'm just going to finish off these connections. I'm finishing the last 4 welds here. Yeah, this battery pack should last a good hour and not get hot. Remember, if you get something from this, hit the like button. Also, if you like, subscribe. Check out some other videos on YouTube or Rumble. Hey, thanks for watching. Have a great day.